Well, so I was recording and I accidentally hit the stop button, so it won't let me just pick up where I left off. So I think we're going to have to go through the warm-up again, which is okay because it's not a warm-up again for you, it's just for me. All right, we're going to do the warm-up. Here we go. Oh boy. Go ahead and kick your butt. Bringing your feet to your heel, your feet to your butt. Warming up those quad muscles. I hope that you guys are all doing well, staying healthy, staying inside as much as possible, or staying at least home. You know, you don't have to actually be inside, but not running out to the store every day. When you go ahead and lift those knees up now. Try to get them as high as you can. When you are going out, you're trying to get all your chores done at once so that you don't have to put yourself out there every day. This sure is an unprecedented time for us. I think everybody, the array of emotions are everywhere. We have the people that I feel are trying to keep life normal and don't see it as a real threat. And then we have other people. Go ahead and open up the hips. So you're going to actually lift the knee, and then you're going to just open it to the outside and bring it down. And then switch. And then we have the other extreme where people are so afraid and so stressed out, they're actually compromising their own health just by constantly filling their day with social media and news that's all about the virus. Now, I think you need to pay attention to what's going on. Go ahead and do arm circles. But I don't feel like you need to let every day consume you or the whole day consume you with it, right? Get up in the morning, check it out sometime after you've already aligned yourself. I don't recommend getting on the news first thing. I do recommend drinking coffee, tea, meditating, praying, reading, breathing, starting your day off on a positive note. Good, now let's reach up and over. Once you've allowed yourself that time, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, go ahead and find out, if you need to, what the update is, where everybody stands. But I can tell you right now, it's pretty much going to remain at a point where you should be safely staying around your home and only going out for absolutely essential stuff. Good, one more round, kicking that butt. I'm trying to keep that camera lit. For some reason, it keeps going dark on me. I've seen a lot of good stuff, though, I will say. So many people are out there trying to shed light instead of the darkness, and I love seeing all those positive things. Go ahead and bring those knees up. New Hampshire has the bear hunt. I don't know if you have seen it. It's on Facebook. They have a group where they're hiding little bears on porches and windows and having people kind of look around for them, see if they can spot a bear. Stuffed bears, obviously. Body should be warming up, using those legs. Good, go ahead and open up the hips. Round and round. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. This is using that whole range of motion in the hip. Up, out, and down. I shared this morning on my business page the video of all of the artists creating arm circles, creating We Are the World way back, what was it, 20 years ago? Or more than that, maybe it was even more than that, but great little video. You want to check out that on my Facebook page, Heidi J. Keenan. Make those circles a little bit bigger now, full range of motion, and switch, turn it backwards. Good, reach up and over. Warm up those obliques. We're going to have some core work later. Reach, reach, stretch. Really feel the stretch all the way down the sides. Core is another large muscle group, so as you start using it, the body starts heating up. Good, nice deep breath. Exhale. One more time, deep breath, look up. And as you exhale, look down. Good, all right. We're gonna move right into our balance. So this is the time to grab a chair or maybe even move over to a desk or a table, something that's going to be able to help you. Remember, I don't want you to use it unless you need it. This is we really want to work on making sure our balance is getting better. And if we're constantly depending on something, we're not going to know if our balance is getting better. All right, let's see. Balance. All right. Starting on your right foot. Your left foot is just going to come up and down. And let me see if I can move this camera a little bit over here so that you can at least see my feet a little bit better. No reason for you to see my closet. All right. So you're going to do your right, I'm going to do the left, so it looks like we are doing it together. You're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. You can tap down or you can lift and keep your foot off the ground the whole time. Remember, anytime that we're doing exercises, you want to have a slight bend to your knee. You never want to lock that knee out. All that does is put extra pressure on your joints. We want slight bend to the knee, which means that you'll end up using your muscle, your quad muscle. Almost there. Good. Shake that out. We're going to switch sides. Go over to the other leg. Get that proper form. Slight bend to the knee. Other leg, ready, and lift. And lower. Remember, balance is one of those things. If you don't use it, you definitely will lose it. And it has nothing to do with age. Almost there. Good. Switch back over to that other leg. This time you're going to draw that small little circle on the outside. Small little circle. So you can either tap down, draw, and tap, or you can keep the foot off the ground the whole time. And circle, circle. Nice breathing, slight bend to the knee, standing nice and tall. 3, 2, and release. Shake it out. Going over to the other side. Get that comfortable stance. Ready? Here we go. Draw the circle. You may have one side that's a little bit better at the balance than the other. That's perfectly normal. So far, because I know you guys like to hear about my family, so far everyone in my family is considered essential. Well, especially to me, all of them are essential. Go ahead and release that, shake it back out. Going over to the other side, this is where you're going to do that kick across. Like you're moving, as you know, I like to say, moving the cat out of the way. Gently moving the cat out of the way. Here we go. So my daughter and her boyfriend, they're both essential, the companies they work for. So far, my son is staying employed, and his girlfriend. My husband is essential. Keep kicking it. Good, rest, shake it out. Gonna move over to the other side. I don't like it going to sleep because I can't see. All right, other side. Ready, kick it across. All right, last one. Go back over to that other leg. And we're going to tip and stand. Tip and stand. Go as far as you feel comfortable. That may be right here and then back up. That's okay. If you feel comfortable enough to touch the floor and come up, you do that. It's all about what you feel most comfortable with. And again, you can tap down in between each one. Make sure the leg you're standing on still has that slight bend to the knee. You're hinging at the hip. Go ahead and switch. Going over to the other side. Soft bend in that knee. Body hip hinge. Ready. Down and up. Shake it out. We have finished our balance portion. We're going to move right into our lower body first. So we have 4 moves. Make sure you're drinking water. Sip it, don't chug it. All right, lower body. We're going to start with our squats. So I'll do it this way so you can see. Feet are hip width apart. Hip width. If you need a bigger foundation, you can go a little bit wider. I do recommend the hip width. And then you're going to act as if you're looking for that chair. Like you're going to sit down in a chair. Go as low as you feel comfortable. As you come up, you're squeezing your glutes, which is your cheeks and your hamstrings. Release, and then back down. Come back up. Squeeze again. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. You waiting for me? All right. Oops, this is set to 3 exercises. I said we have 4. Okay. Regular squats. Here we go. Like you're looking for that chair. Come up, squeeze. Looking for that chair and squeeze. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Remember, you want your knees behind your toes. You want to make sure that it does not look like this. You're not coming forward, you're going back. And then squeeze. Back. Squeeze. You're looking for that chair back there. You don't want your knees going in front of your toes. Inhale down. Exhale as you come up. Good. Shake that out. Now we're going to do our reverse lunging with our arms. So you're going to reverse lunge, bring the arms up, and then switch, arms up. Ready? 3, 2, step back, step back. Both knees are bending. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Bring the hands up as high as you can over your head. If that hurts for any reason, you have any shoulder mobility issues, you can stop at the halfway point. Less than 10 seconds left. And rest. All right, next, making sure your floor space is nice and clean. We're gonna step out, in, out, in. Lateral lunging, alternating. 3, 2, here we go. Down, up. Other side. Down, up. One leg is straight, one leg is bent. The leg on the outside has the bent knee. Tailbone is going back. Remember, you don't want that knee coming in front of the toe. Go at your pace. Less than 10 seconds to go. Good, shake that out. That was our third move. Fourth move, you're gonna go down into your squat, and you're gonna squat, walk, sideways, and back. Okay? Oh boy, hold on. Something happened to my timer. Hold on. All right, here we go. Squat down. Walking, staying in your squat, walking back and forth. If you need to come up and shake out of that, go ahead, and then bring it back. Step, and then step. If you only have room to do 2 steps, do 2 steps. You don't have to do as many as I'm doing. Legs should be burning. Chest is up, eyes are forward. And rest, shake it out. Whew. All right. We're going to do that a couple more times. Go ahead and get a drink of water, shake out the legs, stretch them if you need to. Round 2 squats. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. Your feet are hip width apart. Your tailbone is going back like you're looking for that chair. Keep going, up and down. You're squeezing the cheeks when you come up, squeezing your hamstrings. Less than 10 seconds to go. Good, shake that out. Now we do that reverse alternating lunge. Reverse lunge, stepping back, arms going up, okay? 3, 2, 1, step back. Both knees bending. That front foot is flat. Slow and controlled. Core is tight. Almost there. 3, 2, and release. Good. Now we'll do those lateral lunges. Remember, with the lateral lunge, you step out, tailbone has to go back. You're not going forward. Not forward. Side to side. Ready? Here we go. Other side. and again. If you are more advanced, you can certainly do any of these exercises, the lower body exercises, holding on to weights. That foot is flat with that bent knee. Tailbone is going back. Good. Shake it out. That last move is that squat walk. Gonna get yourself nice and low in the squat. So looks like this, nice and low, and then you're gonna walk the squat. Here we go. I'm gonna do it this way so you can see me. And then back, and keep going. Keeping those legs low. If you want a more challenge, get lower. Chest is up, eyes are forward. The legs should be burning. Good, shake it out. Go ahead and get a drink of water. We're gonna do legs one more time. I know, I'm crazy. 4 moves, 45 seconds each. We're less than 4 minutes away from finishing lower body. I know you got this. All right, regular squats. Here we go. Squat, squeeze. I'm going to try music next week, or maybe next time. See if it gets kicked back. You guys know me, I don't like the quiet. You're not talking to me. I'm having to talk to myself. And May, I could really use your conversation. Almost there. Good. Release that. One more round of those reverse lunges with the arms coming up. Ready? Whew. Here we go. Step back and switch. You're bending both knees. You're only going as low as you feel comfortable going. Less than 10 seconds to go. Good, shake it out. Going into those lateral lunges. How you feeling? Legs burning? Feel good? Here we go. Step, back, up, in, other side. Go at your pace. Go as low as you feel comfortable going. Chest is up, eyes are up. One leg is bent, one leg is straight. Good. Shake it out. One more lower body move. It's that squat walk. Get as low as you can. Last lower body, well, strength lower body. Here we go, and walk. A little lower. Remember, knees are still behind the toes though. You're not forward. Not this. You're back here. Walking. Hello. And then walking back. Weight should still be on your heels. They're not on your toes. I'm going to do it this way. And then this way. Your quads, muscles right here in the front of those legs, should be starting to burn. If they're not, get a little lower. 3, 2, 1, and down the lower body. And going dark again. I gotta figure this thing out. All right, go ahead and get a breather, take a breath, get a drink. We're gonna move into cardio. Because the heart is already pumping, because we just used the legs are a big muscle, we're gonna keep it going. So, make sure you get some water. Water. Cardio. We're going to do our side-by-side jacks, and then we're going to jog in place, okay? So I'm going to actually see if I can lower this down. Sorry, guys. Adjusting. I want you to be able to see me. I think that probably made it worse. All right, we're going to do side-by-side jacks and jog in place. They're 20 seconds each, 10-second rest. So that is what we are going to do. Sorry, I'm going to move it back over here so that you can see me. All right. Side to side, here we go. Side to side, step, step, step. You're stepping out and shifting the weight side to side. Good. Walk it out. 10-second transition. Then we're going to go into jog in place. Ready? Here we go. Jogging in place. So you can jog, or if that feels like it's too much, you can just march in place. Jogging. You can jog around. Back and forth. Good, rest. I'm going to go back into those side-to-side jacks in 3, 2, here we go, side to side. We have 4 rounds. This is our second round. Good, rest. Going back into the jog. 3, 2, 1, jog. Again, you can jog forward or back, side to side. Just keep moving the body, even if you're marching. Just keep moving the body. All right, rest. Going into round 3, side to side jacks. 3, 2, here we go. Make sure you're breathing. You're not holding your breath during these exercises. And rest. Going into the jog. How you feeling? Heart rate up. Take a deep breath. And jog. I think I found a squeaky spot on the floor. Jog forward, jog back, march in place. Whatever works for you. 3, 2, 1. We have one more round. Deep breath. Side to side jacks. Here we go. You can tap it out. You can shift it out. You can jump it out. You can do low jacks. Good. Jog one more time. Last 10 seconds. Ready? 10, sorry. Last 20 seconds. Here we go. Jog. Well, there's my music with that one. All right, now for the last 10, I want you to go as fast as you can. Move those feet, move those feet. Move them, move them, move them as fast as you can. Whatever feels comfortable with you, and then walk it out. Woo! All right, nicely done. We are done with our cardio. Now we move on to upper body. Let me find the right timer for that. We're going to have 4 moves with the upper body as well. First will be the bicep curl. Regular bicep curl. Elbows close. Come up to the shoulders and then bring it back down. Next will be overhead here, and then we're going to lift. 45 seconds each move. Then the next move is going to be a lateral raise. I'm not going to use these weights because these are a little bit heavy, but you're going to come up to about shoulder height and then bring it back down. And then the 4th move is the front raise, shoulder height, and bring it back down. Again, not going to use these weights because these are 15 pounds a piece, and that's too much for me to do the lateral in the front. And I don't have the lighter weights up here, so I'm going to just use my arms today for that. But we're going to start with those bicep curls. 45 seconds. Again, if you don't have weights to use, that's perfectly fine. You can do it, and as you come up, you squeeze. So this is rock solid as you come up here, like you're trying to pop a ball between your bicep and your forearm. That's all you got to do to make sure you're using those muscles. I mean, you don't want to just do this. That's really not going to do anything. But if you pretend like you're trying to squeeze something between here, you're going to be using that muscle. All right, 45 seconds, bicep curl. We inhale down, exhale up. Ready? All right, always bend at the knees when you lift your weights. Exhale, then inhale as you lower. Yep, mine are a little heavy today. I might have went a little heavier than I should have. You want to keep those elbows nice and tight to the side. Slow and controlled motion. If it feels like it's too much with both, you can always do one and then the other, but you're still doing the inhale, exhale, exhale during the work. Good, rest. Put the weights down. We have a 15-second rest. Now we're going to do the overhead. Lift the weights. Here, lift up. Then only come back to shoulder level. Don't bring it any lower because that puts too much stress on your neck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Your core is tight. Your knees are still soft. You don't want to lock out those knees. And rest. Next is that lateral. So coming out here. Same thing though. Even without weights, you can still try to act as if there's resistance. Ready? Knees soft. Here we go. Up and down. and down. Exhale up, inhale down. You're still using those muscles if you're flexing and acting as if there's resistance, like you're pushing against something. I can tell you, without any weights, I can feel this in my shoulders because I'm acting as if I'm trying to push something up. Good. Shake it out. Going into the front raise, which is this, shoulder height and back down. Same thing. Act as if you're going to try and push something up with your arms. Ready? Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Knees are still slightly bent. As you can see this way, if you can see this way, slightly bent, not locking them out. Slow and control. Act as if it's against resistance. Good news is we only have 2 rounds of upper body. Good, rest, shake it out. So you should feel that in the shoulders. Okay, we have 1 more round of upper body, but this time we're going to go up instead of, we're going to go backwards. The last exercises become our first exercises and we finish with bicep curls. So we will start with the up front raise. I'm going to actually use, if you have 1 dumbbell, you can also use the 1, so I'll show you. I'm going to use the 1 going to shoulder height. All right, ready? Here we go. Shoulder height and down. Yep, that definitely is working the shoulders. You want to keep your head forward. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Rest, shake that out. Now we're going to go into the lateral. Move your neck around, stretch it, lift those shoulders, roll them back. Knees soft, here we go, lateral raise. Down and up. Like you're pushing up against something. Yeah, shoulders, feeling it. Good. Moving into the weights, doing that overhead. Make sure you bend at the knees to pick up your weights. Overhead press. Lift the weights, shoulder height, and lift, and lower. Whew. Yep, challenging. Hands are sweating. All right, I gotta put the weights down because it did become too much for me. And rest. I could have done one more. I was definitely burning the shoulders though. All right, last one is the bicep curl. Lift up those weights, ready. Nice and strong, shoulders roll back, up, and full range of motion all the way down. Exhale up, inhale down, elbows nice and tight to your sides. And again, remember, if it's too much with both, you can always alternate. I think I'm going to do that right now. I did an upper body workout 2 days ago. I'm feeling it today. So this has been a little bit challenging. Good. Put the weights down. Move them right out of your way. We're going to move into our core. Whew. Let me get the right timer. This is where you'll probably want your chair in as well if you're not doing stuff on the floor. I don't really have a chair to show you. I move the chair out of here, but make sure when you're in the chair that you're sitting at the edge of the chair and your back is still a nice straight line. So you're not sitting in your chair like you normally would. You are sitting at the edge. You bring your shoulders back to the back of the chair so there's that nice straight angle from hip to shoulder. And then we're going to do legs. We're going to lift legs and stuff. But the first exercise we're going to start with is our plank. I'm going to actually move the camera down to the floor because that's where I'm going to do all of my exercises, is on the floor. So the first one is going to be our plank. You always want to make sure hands directly under your shoulders. I'll show you this way. Directly, boom, straight line. Feet come back into a straight line. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be out here. You don't want your hands out here. You don't want them out here. Under your shoulders. Push your heels back. Tuck your glute under. Head goes forward. Or you drop down to your knees. See if I can get you to see this. Nice straight line from my knee to my shoulder. I'm not up here doing this. This isn't a plank. That's just dog, tabletop. You need to come forward. Make sure you're nice and slanted. Head is lined. Or you can also do this on your elbows down here, on your knees, or on your toes. You choose. Get ready. Here we go. Nice straight line. Breathing. Squeeze your glutes. Heels go back. Head is lined. If you need to, drop down, take a deep breath, exhale, and then get yourself back up into position. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, chair or floor. On the floor, you're going to come down to your elbows. Bring your legs out. And we're going to bicycle. Nice and slow. Here we go. Nice and slow. Remember, you can pause this so that you can get down on the floor. Legs extend. The further they extend, the more you're using that core, the more challenge it's going to be. If it hurts your back, keep the pedals small. Don't extend the legs. Good. Rest. Next is going to be our flutter. So you're going to flutter the feet. If that hurts the back, you bring the knees in and flutter that way. Ready? Here we go. Either flutter this way or bend the knees and flutter the feet. Either way, it's using your core. Pushing your back into the floor. If this hurts your shoulders, being up on your elbows, You can also do it down on the floor. I recommend putting your hands under your butt. Flutter your feet. Whew. Rest. Last one is the hold. So again, either down on the floor with your hands under the butt, lift the legs up and hold, or bend the knees and hold, or you're on your chair, you're going to lift your legs up off the floor just a little bit, or you're on your elbows, you're going to do the same. Go ahead and lift. This is our last core. Make adjustments so that you feel it in the core. Line your neck with your spine. Your chin should not be on your chest. Just holding the legs. And rest. Whew. All right, we have finished the core portion. Go ahead and take a second. If you're on the floor, go ahead and child pose. Stretch it out. Oh. If you're in your chair, go ahead and stand up. Up and down, up and down. We'll get this. If you're in the chair, go ahead and stand up. On the floor, go ahead and stand up. Shake it out. Nicely done. We are going to stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Again, I miss you guys very, very much, and I hope that you are taking care of yourselves. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, you're getting sunshine, you're limiting your visits to public places. All right, go ahead and bring that arm across. Remember, shoulder away from the head. Nice deep breath. Good, release that one. Other side. You can move your head around. Do what feels right in the stretch. So a stretch should never hurt, but it should feel like it is pulling. It's a stretch, but it shouldn't cause pain. Good, go ahead and release that. Bring your hands behind your back, either clasp them together, or if you can't do that, just go ahead and reach back. Stretching that chest open. Deep breaths. Good, go ahead and release that. Bringing your foot forward. Oh boy, I gotta figure out how to show you this one here. 4. Okay, go ahead and step forward. One knee is bent, the other one is straight. The heel is up off the floor. You're pushing this part into the floor because you want to stretch the hip flexor. So stretch. Use your chair or table, or if you need balance, that's okay. This is not a balance exercise. This is a stretch exercise. I want you to feel this stretch. Deep breaths. Release that. Step that foot in. Now lift the toe of the foot that's in the front. Lean over. Never lean on the knees, especially the knee with the straight leg. This is stretching the hamstring. Good. Drop that toe, roll up, and switch sides. That foot goes back. Other foot is forward. Bend in that front knee. Heel is up on the back foot. Push the leg, the straight leg, into your hip into the floor, towards the floor. Nice deep breaths. Good. Bring that back leg in. Lift the toes of the front foot. Lean over. Hip hinge. Feel that stretch all the way down the back of that leg. Drop the toe, roll up. And of course, my favorite stretch. Deep breath. As you exhale, come to the flat back. Legs are straight now, so now you don't have the soft knees. You have the straight legs, so you can feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Right here you have a flat back, so someone could have that glass of water on your back and it wouldn't spill. Make sure your tailbone is back. Your hands are reaching in the opposite direction that your tailbone is. If you feel comfortable and confident enough, drop your hands, your head, your neck. Let everything just hang. Feel this stretch in your lower back and your hamstrings. Deep breaths. Every time you exhale, try to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Shake your tail like you're happy to see me. Good stretch. Bend the knees. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Super, super slow. Do not roll up super fast. Good. One more deep breath in. And exhale. You know what, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do hope you enjoyed the workout. I miss your faces. God bless. I hope to see you soon.